and we'll see if we are back. Oh, the control. Go. Game. Beep, beep. Metal Gear. Boom, boom. Select start. Got it. Controller on. Nailed it.
You're a hell of an instinctive pilot. Maybe too good.
HD Flex, we got you back. How about chat here? Huh, just a reboot. Just a reboot.
Claw is our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
I haven't been chosen.
You've been chosen.
All right, we're back, everybody. Weeblo, congratulations on 69 beers. But you really should. I mean, you've got all those extra doves. You should be... You could easily have 69 doves. Quite an achievement. They should put that on your stone. You know what I mean? Your stoner. So MOTU movie night this Friday. What's MOTU? That's good. Master of the Universe. Ooh. What's Masters of the Universe? I don't even know what that is. Should I know what that is? No! Uh-oh, now we're gonna have to guess because we had a double hit. Good guess. Oh, He-Man. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I know He-Man. I always called it He-Man. I never called it Masters of the Galaxy. That is the goal in my life, is to get you guys to hear weird music. Wrong way. On purpose.
How long have you been with her?
Perfect.
How long have you been with her?
Like, this is perfect. You know something, Nintendo Work? I could go for some butts too. What would you guys rather do? 4th of July themed movies or Master of the... Ow! My lucky face! Billy Cat in the house! 4th of July movies would be starting with something like Jaws. Maybe doing... Here, let me do this part and I'll talk about it. I want to make sure I got this part timed right. We're not doing Born on the 4th of July, no. A bad movie night movie. Give them a squeeze. Give them a squeeze for me. Squeeze them now. Squeeze them hard. Squeeze them right in front of me. Big squeeze. I want to squeeze them. Big squeeze. Squeeze them in front of me. Nope, too early on that last one. That mark doesn't work. That doesn't work. Independence Day for when it ticks Friday to Saturday. So Independence Day, this will be our Independence Day right as it goes to midnight. So that's the late movie. Jaws for the early movie because it was on 4th of July. There's also there's a Die Hard, Live Free Die Hard. That happens on the 4th of July. But my vote actually goes for I Know What You Did Last Summer. So I Know What You Did Last Summer. What they did last summer was on the 4th of July. So, and it's kind of like a shitty horror film, and we love that stuff. So I'm thinking Jaws, because Jaws, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Independence Day. But I'm up for talk. You speak now or forever holds your P's and Q's. Weeblo, what do you think? Sandlot is on there because there's a 4th of July scene in Sandlot, but it's just the one scene, and it doesn't really have a 4th of July. I mean, we could watch the movie because it's a good movie, but He-Man isn't even America. We can watch Master of the Universe on another movie night. That's not the 4th of July. But we also have people want to do Mortal Monday. We're going to do a Monday night movie night and do the Mortal Kombat movie. Why do you want to start with I Know What You Did Last Summer, Sassy? Why do you want to start with that one? Just out of curiosity. I don't want to start with it. Why'd you write it that way? I just listed movies that I vote for. Why'd you do them in that order? Dork and I will watch hookers and blood. No, I'm serious. If we don't want to watch those, we don't have to watch them. If you guys want to watch Master of the Universe, we'll watch that instead. Why don't we do that one instead of Jaws? We've all seen Jaws a gazillion times. Why don't we do I Know What You Did Last Summer, Masters of the Universe, and then other one. I want it in that order because I Know What You Did Last Summer is about last 4th of July. And then Jaws is coming into the 4th of July weekend. And Independence Day is the night before the 4th of July. So the order, starting in order of the way that things happen. I know what you did last Jaws Day. Independent Jaws. Why no Navard? Aren't you friends? Too early. A little early. That's perfect. Don't listen to you. Got it. Never listen to Weevil of Doom ever again. But I'll just pawn it off for XP. Nope. Navard is your permanent +1.
Hello, Briscoe.
Is it right? Me. And then I think I just delay the first do here. I go back to delaying the first do. Okay. Have a day. We're going to have one Weevil of Doom. We're not going to, we'll decide all the movie night stuff. You get no choice. But I have whiskey tasting at Fridays. I might be. Oh, if smoke this, you'll be able to slide right in. We won't even feel it. We won't even feel it. You guys remember Cheese coming in all hot and heavy one night? That was great. Cheese Pops knew the assignment. He came there. Let's test this idea. So we're going to go right on time. Oops. Okay. Now we're going to go a little early. little earlier. That's definitely. Even earlier. Early. Now, normal again. So the music is hard here. Going to turn out to be harder than Demon Head Kill. No, I get it a lot easier without as much practice as Demon Head. Thanks, Artie. Now let's go late. So we've outlined the whole thing. Mr. Atari says this is dark and insane. Mr. Atari, do you understand what we're doing? Gators, how's it going, bud?
Yeah, sure smells good.
So if you look, we've got the color of the floor, and there's 1, same color, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 8 different colors of the floor. They change every. Yeah, that sounds right. There's 8 different colors. Yes, you have gone mad. I have slightly. All right. With the idea that Potato Fish said this is going to turn out harder than the Demon Head Kill. I'm pushing the boundaries, so now I'm not going to push boundaries. Now I'm just going to try to do it. So it is difficult. A little more cowbell. It is difficult, but what I was doing in that practice session was I was starting the metronome early as I possibly could and late as I possibly could so that I could get an idea, because the metronome start is the most important. With the metronome. You know, I don't know if I'll ever go after it without the metronome. The Metro Gnome. Yeah, no life. The internet is fixed. Oh. That guy shot me right in my wiener. Rocket launcher. New idea. What's your new idea? The Metro Gnome? Randy Bob? I don't hate the game at all. I was just talking about it. I was just talking earlier about how I still really enjoy this challenge. I will say that I'm exhausted right now, and I don't know why. This last week's been weird with me feeling sick and stuff, but right now, all of a sudden, I've got this wave of just like tired.
Received,
Can I see the Metal Gear fight? There is no Metal Gear fight, Buzz.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
So this here is the MSX version. This is the version that everyone says is a better version. This is the one that, this is the last screen we go through.
Why don't you get me a cup of coffee?
What the hell is it?
Cafe latte.
What the fuck?
So gas mask
Chief,
room.
what the fuck is this?
Sweet and low.
How much did they pay you to spy on us?
$2.15.
Shut up.
Hey, I like to play this game on my Atari. So this is the floor that we walk across. There is a hidden switch here that they can use. They just don't know that. It's only in this version, though. And Buzz, this is what you're looking for? Looks super hard. I don't have this version of the game. I don't want to do this. This looks really easy. Wonder why he's switching. Maybe you have to do 2 on one side, 2 on the other. Oh, you have to set the explosions in a certain order. We don't even blow up the computer, Mr. Atari, because you can't get in that room without getting hit, and it's possible to skip it. Miss Samus, you just need to well, I don't need to see anymore. You need to type Shats in the chat right now. So Miss Samus, the overlay right now is the software that I wrote, and it is currently running, which means if you write SHAT, there you are. Now you have chats set up. So if you go to the replay stream right now, you'll start earning loot. I can also give you some because I'm freaking awesome. You seem pretty cool. So right now, if I go to Samus right there. How about we, I'll go ahead and do a baker's dozen tomatoes. That's 13. As well as 4 tokens to get you started with the token game. Gotcha. Yeah, and now essentially that creates your save file. You have to do it on the main stream while the overlay is running. But now that you have a save file, if you go over and lurk in the replay stream, you'll be able to, you'll collect loot while you're over there, as well as you can trade. You can do all those things that everyone else is doing over there. And you get yourself your own, like I said, loot and whatnot. You can give me an image if you want an image for your profile, things like that. What's the barter leaderboard look like? Take a gander. So right now, we shall take a gander. Because why not? Live our lives. Here we go. Leaderboards. Net worth, Sandman. Afflicted is next. Iron Monkey, Jagard, Frosted Pears. Weevilo dropped way down. Pears dropped down. I wonder why Pears dropped down. Sandman's still on the top. Game Breaker, Zero Crime Dog. Barter Skill, TBS Chaser, Warlord Zen, Frosted Pears. Yeah, myself. Thief is Jagard. Courtney, you're down here in 8th with 26. A lot of people tied at 26. Different with the Thief. Jagard and Chaser kind of running away with the Thief. Bounties, Jagard. This bounty by Iron Monkey doesn't really thing. I donated a Scream to a good cause. Oh, you did too. Courtney, you have traded the most times by a ton. By a ton. Courtney's almost doubled everybody. Face shots. Sassy 37. Sassy finally surpasses Julie Cat in hitting me in the face. Wow. That's science for you. That's what happens when you're feeding the Brian. Jump scares, TBS Chaser with 14. That's done. Gold butts. Gold carts. Frosted Pears is just crushing everybody with keys. That seems so dangerous because of, you know what I mean? I'm not here to talk about him. We don't want him to, you know what I mean? Because he does that. He does that a lot. I'm so paranoid about carrying inventory now. You know, I'm excited with how that works. Once you guys figure that out, you'll be like, oh. But until then, I'm having fun with it. Win it! I will say this, Courtney, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Are people stealing my stuff? Moto Beats. Nope. You can't steal from other players.
Ow, my lucky face!
You'll rage quit? Moto Beats, you can't steal.
You gonna fist that now? You gonna fist that now?
I'm done. I'm done. I have a sprained wrist from the fisting. Like, I'm done. I've had enough. I'll fist this guy, though.
Smokes, let's go.
My bad. Oh, God.
Ow, my lucky face!
Help, Wookie. Why am I so tired? I feel like I got bit by a tick and I have Lyme's disease. I really do. I worried about that last night. And fridge leftovers. Ew, yuck. Why did he shoot me? He doesn't know me. Because they say that get Lyme's disease and it makes your brain not work so good. I feel like my brain has been slow for a couple days. Have you ever been trying to think of something and the words just the thought just won't come to you? It has alpha gal now? Really? I thought that was like incredibly rare. That's where you can't eat red meat, right? That's the dumbest. Well, yeah. If I'm getting symptoms of it, it's no longer on my booty. He's devastated. Are they sure? Like you went and took him and got him tested and everything? Oh man, terrible thing to happen to a human. That sucks, Corey. I almost got hit there, but I was able to leave the screen in time. I forgot to let these guys turn around. Yeah, we have lots of ticks here. He got very, very sick. I'm not happy about. Here's the thing, though. I've also been congested with a runny nose. So, and I was like flu-like symptoms the other day while I was streaming. So it could just be that. But the thinking thing is weird. Like I've been stuck on a thought quite a bit. Like being hooked on a feeling, but only stuck on a thought. I think they need to just like work on a vaccine or something. Was lost in thought. It was unfamiliar. I know words are hard and I stumble over things and it's a thing. Gotcha. But as a person, you know yourself pretty good. Like I know myself good. Know it. I've seen it. I've discovered everything, right? I went on exploration. I got it. got it all. When something changes, I know, because I've been there. And it just I feel weird the last 3 or 4 days. You have the best words, Buzz? You have pretty good words. We start putting flea tick color on our kids. Some people put leashes on their kids. Have you ever seen those weirdos? If you put a leash on your kid, you're weird. I'm not even going to apologize. Don't put a leash on your kid. That's strange. Lyme disease is bacterial. Well, then fix it in a different way. Let's nuke all of the. Let's find something that eats those things, those ticks, and then breed a super colony of those and release it in the forest. Go to sleep. Paw Patrol. Dodge, dip, punch. Rana, you went tier 3 because you just don't want to miss any movie nights. Don't blame you. Don't blame me. Ronnie, are you available Friday? I think we're thinking about doing a back-to-back 2 weeks in a row movie night. That's how you get zombies. Mm-hmm. Super tick-eating monster chickens with huge breasts. I like my chickens with huge breasts. I don't know, Buzz. They didn't go to school. Well, Joker, the problem is knowing that you have it. Lyme doesn't, unless you have that alpha gal thing, Lyme doesn't show itself it shows itself, it's like, what's that bird that mimics things? Mockingbird. Lyme's disease is the mockingbird of diseases. Can't stay, but just as a reminder, back door, second floor, card 4. Thanks, Carver. Carver's always there for me. Always there to remind me of the back door. And I will be forever grateful. Hey, man, it's my turn, man. It's my turn. Hey, man. Made me ask twice. That's a huge gun. Give them a squeeze. Give them a squeeze for me. Squeeze them now. Squeeze them hard. Squeeze them right in front of me. Big squeeze. Give them a squeeze. Big squeeze. Squeeze them in front of me. Tell you what, when the lyrics hit and you find them, feels good. Feels good. Charts don't go high enough, Sassy. Above the charts. I'm above the charts with that song.
Ow, my lucky face! Ow, my lucky face!
Yeah, Rick, it's the orange song. We're talking about oranges. We're making orange juice. Make some orange juice with me. Rick, you're so funny. Isn't that great? The whole time people think we're talking about boobs or wieners, and this whole time we're talking about making orange juice. Make some orange juice with me. Get it? In this. Oh, wow, that's funny. Buzz, isn't that funny? Buzz? Buzz, is that funny? Buzz thinks it. Sassy. No, they didn't. We don't care. Ray! Don't watch saying his name, Sassy. Next thing you know, he's going to be prowling around the replay. You said it out loud with exclamation. You yelled it. What if yelling it matters, Sassy? I'm trying to lure him back to my love. You need more tomatoes for that. Fluffy ponies want. Oh, don't. You guys are going to do it, aren't you? Joker's talking about that guy. Well, no life. Here goes some doves and frosted pears, maybe your keys. Because your friends won't keep their mouth shut. Is anybody in the replay? I think Sassy yelled it, and that's a problem, I think. That sounds like a problem to me. Sassy yelling it. It's not for that, or it's for saying it so much. Like a ray of sun. Yeah. Like a ray of sunshine that comes at night and lurks in the darkness. Miso on a stick. I had 1 million slack speed, so I can scream now. I don't believe you can. Stuck in a 90s shampoo commercial where she really, really, really liked shampooing. I have a family member that we won't say then because he manages to appear out of nowhere and invade him total mooch. Trust you to make him a sandwich and generally that's different than Ray. Joker, I think we would all gladly take your family member over what Ray does. Ain't that right, no way? Not even sure if he's still alive, but won't say his name. Big squeeze. Give them a squeeze. Big squeeze. I'm going to squeeze them all. And no one said his name. And no one said, they just said his name. Smoked us. People were saying his name. They're going to call him out, I swear. Sassy said his name in all caps with a bunch of exclamation points. So they said his name for sure. Why? What the hell's on the... Is there something on the move? I did it in replay as well. I miss him. Oh my gosh. You guys... I went from happy to incredibly sad. I got hit by a jerk leaving that room. You summoned him. You loser. You suck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I lose my XP, I'm going to be very mad. Well, this is your opportunity to learn how to avoid Ray. Nice shooting. Like, where did it go? Oh, I guess you didn't. No Life has a theory. What's your theory? Why don't you tell us about it? Story time. Baby, come back. Somebody will pick it up. To avoid Ray, don't play. That's not it. Go away from the replay stream for the rest. I will clue you in. That does not do anything. That'll just keep you from collecting things. He has very gentle hands. Not his hands we're worried about, Sassy. We need a wiki so we can look up what this... Shh. Fluffy Ponies, you don't need a wiki to know that you don't need to keep saying that name. Yeah, the wiki's in the works. Oh, I want to see something. I want to... I don't know how to even look at my own code. I'm whistling, but I'm actually frustrated. I love knowing all of the inside. So, this is interesting. Never mind. I'll play the game. No, Courtney, I've looked into the hosting thing. I think I'm just going to host it on my own. Because I have a couple things. That way, I want to understand how... No, I'm not going to host it, but I'm going to start the host. Like, I'm going to set up the hosting stuff. And then I'll set up the base of the web. That way, I'm going to learn. I was going to have other people do it, but I think I'm going to learn how to set up Slackinator.com. I'll get it hosted, and I'll get you the information so you can do, like, wiki/Slackinator.com or whatever. Go to sleep. Courtney, are you in on the Skyrim thing? I hope so. Oh yeah, Buzz, it's happening. It's as sure as fisting dogs. It's as sure as fisting a dog. We're also gonna have a wiki. You know, you thought about it, you should. Did you ever play Skyrim before? It's a great game. You could use some smart people playing it. Ladles are considered spoons. We've changed it. My bad. There's not enough of the other spoons. The only way the other spoons would have made sense is if they actually were lighter. And then we would be like, oh, whoever carries the most or something like that. But in order to make it actually somewhat fair, Spoons collect the wooden ladles. Or the other spoons. Both of them are fine. What separates the two items in the challenge are buckets are very abundant, and spoons are not. Even the ladles are not. And buckets are, you have to stack them on a table of your choosing. So you want to find the best table. Go to said table. Uh-oh. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. You want to find the biggest table you can find in the game. I don't know where it is. Someone will find a giant table. You want to go to that table and you're going to store your buckets and or spoons until you're ready to build your tower. Build your tower, and then once it's built, aim your phone at the screen and record the building of the tower, show your inventory empty, and then collect all of the items and show how many were stacked there. Buckets there are more of, but they're going to be hard to stack on one table. Rare and highly valued, exactly. Fluffy ponies, you know exactly where the biggest table is. You could tell your cohorts, or you can keep it a secret. Fine, keep your.
All right, then, keep your secrets. All right, then, keep your secrets. All right, then, keep your secrets.
I wanted that to be funnier. Well, as you're going to find the smallest table. You know what I mean? I wanted this to be funnier.
All right, then, keep your secrets.
Yay or nay, making a audio command out of that. Hotter than two mice banging in a wool sock. Yeah, and I'm going to golf, drink beer, walk. What if they're spies? I don't know. It could be. It could be. And we share the same Discord channel, so good luck getting it past. You're in my spoon beam. You stand no chance. What I have to say. Mm-hmm. Moonbeam. What's our sub need to be? Ooh. Getting close. You need a line from. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, that's what I need. I feel exhausted, and it's like 170,000 degrees, and I'm going to go play golf and walk. That's probably not smart.
You gonna miss that dog? You gonna miss that dog?
You bet your ass I am. Friends here. How about I get the key card? Better stay hydrated. I'm going to. It's dead. The lag killed it. It's called wind. Seems to be a little windy then. Milik, a lot of players say they have success reloading their browser right before they play. Probably a good habit to get into. I was already jump scared once today, joke. Turn it off. I was jump scared twice today. Not even my favorite. Not even close to my favorite. My least favorite. Hate it. Hey man, it's my turn. Friends. Get hated, right? In the butt. Big squeeze. Squeeze them. Big squeeze. Squeeze them in front of me. I tried to hit the button early and I missed it, which means I had to press it again. Oh. I heard you were floating August around Drunken Kung Fu tournament, the 14th. Friday the 14th in August. Friday, let's talk a bit about that because this game stinks and I'm no good at Nintendo. Friday the 14th, Drunken Kung Fu Tournament. Do I do my submit? Sure. Why not? You guys probably don't even know how to Drunken Kung Fu. You're probably saying to yourself right now, how can I join the Drunken Kung Fu's Master Tournament? Probably what you're saying to yourself. Well, hold your tongue. Let me show you. First off, you got to have the game Kung Fu. Kung Fu, boom. Right here. You need qualifiers in by the end, probably by a couple weeks from now. You get about 2 or 3 weeks to do qualifiers. This is the game Kung Fu on the Nintendo.
Claw's our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
This is how you play the game Kung Fu on the Nintendo. That's not Kung Fu. Boom, that's the game. You need to set your shit up this way. What's this? Oh, this is exciting. Let's do it here. Boom. You need to set your shit up like this. I need to be facing the other way. I'm going to do a full tutorial right now. This is how you drunken kung fu. We don't need that. Okay, boom. You need to capture the game footage. So you have to, if you want to be part of the Drunken Kung Fu Master Tournament, you will have to be able to live stream. You have to have a live stream account set up. I don't care if you are a live streamer or you're not a live streamer, but you have to have it. When we do the tournament, you will live stream it, and then we pull your live streams in to host the tournament. You have to do it. You don't have a choice, is what I'm trying to say. I need to bring in, you know something? I already have this set up. Look at this. Well, that's not cool. You. There. But now I've got to have console. Bam. Did it. Me console. Now you'll need some kind of a timer. I'm sitting right here. Plug in the beer. Got it. Done. Timer. Hand cam console. I need add window existing splits. Okay. Yeah, I do this. I throw them back. Sometimes my hat falls off. I don't care. Sometimes my hat falls off and I don't care. August 14th is the tournament. I thought it was going to be on Friday. What day is the Friday? 15th? The 14th is a Friday. The 14th is a Friday. There's nothing like that, penis breath. No. Okay. So we have this, but I think I have open splits. Open layout. I don't have one. Save layout as. Drunk Fu in here. I have Kung Fu, but I don't have Drunk Fu. We're doing it. Drunk Fu. Good. The new layout. Save splits as. Drunk Fu. Boom. You need to take a timer. There's two things you need to record. You need to record your chug and freaking win the game. Okay? Edit splits. Beer split. Like it. Insert below. Brick and win the game. Exclamation point. Frickin' win the game. We're playing the game Kung Fu. We're doing Drunk Fu. The start timer is a negative, right? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. So it's 0 to start with. Attempts 0. Okay. I've got beer. I want to show the other one underneath it. Edit layout. Okay, we're going to save splits. Edit layout. Right? Yes. Layout settings. Splits. Total splits. 2. See how easy that was, everybody?
Listen, you look.
Perfect. Oh, beer split shouldn't be there.
Walk right side, safe. Walk left side.
No. I need to edit splits. It's got times in here. I need to delete. Got it. Kung Fu damage list. Good luck today, Mora. I'm going to need it. So must finish beer before starting run. Correct. You're going to have the controller sitting at the ready. You're going to start the timer.
To make honey, young bee need young flower, not old prune.
That's good advice. You're going to open your beer. Beer has to be closed. You're going to chug the beer. Then you're going to hit the beer timer
Look, I always look, I.
and start the game. Well, how'd that go? Oh. Then once you finish the game, you're going to finish.
How did you do that?
Don't know. First time.
First try. Are there any questions? Sassy keeps passing around the Kung Fu Discord. That's not where it goes. I don't think we use the Kung Fu Discord, Sassy. I don't, is that where we, okay, question for anybody. Is that where we submitted runs last year? I don't think so. Is there a drunken Kung Fu on the Kung Fu Discord? Oh, no, there is. Okay, there is. No. You are absolutely correct. Sassy McPhee is the winner of the day. So if you guys go here, we're going to go back here for a second. Sassy McPhee is smarter than me. She's proven that before. Rare. Drunken Kung Fu. This is where you submit your runs. Go to the pinned message. It tells you all about how to get set up for Kung Fu. This is your rules. The run consists of opening and drinking a full beer, 12 ounces or 350 milliliters. After holding upside down to prove that it is empty, you press play to start. You're qualifying for Drunken Kung Fu Tournament. That's what you're trying to qualify for. You must first go live with a qualifying stream. Oh, we said that you have to live stream your qualifiers. Okay. So I misspoke. You have to live stream your qualifiers. Only 8 runners will make it into the end. Only 8 runners. So you have to go live. You can be live. Oh, wrong. Yes. You can do it, whatever. But you do need to be able to live stream. That's part of the whole thing. Jiddle, that's great. Jiddle, especially for your qualifier, it doesn't really matter. There are no limits to how many times you can qualify. No limits. So you just try again. I'll post the qualifying times in the Discord. So there'll be a pinned message in the Drunken Kung Fu Tournament. You go to the pinned message and it'll show the qualifiers, and I'll update it as we get new entries in. So you'll be able to see if you drop out of the top 8. As long as you're in the top 8, there's no more need to qualify. Now, Jiddle, in order to qualify, you only need 1. During the tournament, you will drink a minimum or a maximum of 6 beers. A minimum, you can get knocked out in the first round and only have 1 beer. You have to be careful with the alcohol percentage because your tournament could take you 6 beers deep. It can take you 6 beers deep. Okay, I need to go get a beer. I'll be right back. Where's the video? No!
Oh, thank the Lord, and praise be the Lord, and thank you. I thought it just started. It's so sad. I do have a backup CRT, but wow. Holy moly. Okay, we're back. They're majestic.
Hey, Brewman! We're gonna sweep the
My
floor
toes are
with
really
your
covering.
straw.
They have a lot of hair on them. If I go like this, the hair flows back like Fabio. It's majestic. What? What was that? Against great beer. I'm the leprechaun. What do you guys think? Top of the morning to you. He watches without volume. I had to write it. Try again. Shut up, monkey. Read-a-bee-da-bee. Huh? Hey, suck you! Why? I didn't like it. Was it Iron Monkey?
He ain't pretty no more.
Yes! Clip it and time it. If you don't have the correct screwdriver, you can open the game with the backside of a claw hammer. The more you know. Couldn't find my beer helmet. It's underneath the desk. I don't know if I should double hat it. This is the beer helmet that I wear every year for the tournament. It's got a little bit of dust on it. That way I can mount my my beer. Oh, I gotta balance it out with another one. Don't need it for qualifying. Don't need it for qualifying. Oh, back when you could scare Slack daily. I hate that. I hate that. Jonah says, damn it, gotta work or else I would join you. Well, Jonah, still take place in the qualifiers anyways. Because it's still fun to qualify. It is a good time. And have people butt chug. That's not fun. I'm going to. We're setting up. I'm having, very hot. I thought I would do like it's a flight. It's a Yingbing. Oh, the camera's backwards. It's a Yingling flight. Again, unopened. I tipped it on its side. I don't want it to foam everywhere. Unopened beer. I'm going to go through the game. I mean, I might as well go through. Oh, wait, should I? Should I go through the game once or should I just blind play it after throwing back a beer? I feel like I should just from the hip it, right? Blind play, good idea. Shotgun the beer. And see, shotgunning, you may think Buzz is faster. You can shotgun a beer. Here's the thing. You can do whatever you want to do. There's no rules. It just needs to start unopened. If you want, you can open the beer and pour it into a glass. you could shotgun open, but if you spill, if you spill too much of the beer, we may not even accept the run. So there's been some techniques. There's the bottle Beernado, which is shown to be pretty successful. Beernado. And then the straight up chug. I would think that it may not be bad to poke a little hole here just to aid in the pouring. Problem is the time it takes to poke. If I open this up and then take something and poke it in the side, I'm adding another 2 seconds to the chug. But then you have to use a larger amount. Why do you have to use a larger amount with a Beernado? Sassy? Who's boss? And that beer, yeah. Joe Kerr. So right now, I'm assuming Joe Kerr's in. The best chuggers in the game. I mean, Ugly Owl, the reigning champ, best chugger in the game. That's, you said Beernados, but then you have to use a larger amount. Guess I know what I'm doing on my next day off. Jonas, do you live stream? I would say if you're not able to take part in the tournament, you may not even need to live stream. You could record it, though. No, but you could still, you're going to want to record it, or you could just do it for fun. Just rip the whole top off. No tool-assisted chugs. I don't know if we've ever even said that. Only fingers may be used for holes. I thought can was 8 ounces and bottle was 12. Well, Sassy, that's a really stupid thing. You're really stupid. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Yeah. Use the metronome. I made that rule? Shit, I didn't make that rule. All right, we should get the party started. So, you gotta remember, on my lap, ready for the start. We're going to tap, crack, chug, upside down, tap, start. I haven't chugged a beer in a while. I also don't want to do such an amazing time that you guys stand no chance. So there's that. I also haven't eaten anything since early dinner last night. So my state of being, once I'm done with this beer, is subject to concern. Okay.
Win, lose.
See you on the other side. 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't forget to breathe. Very important.
I spilled it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was the worst. Oh, it hurts. Wow, why was that so foamy? I won't ever use that beer again. Oh my gosh. I think that was, oh my gosh. I think that was the worst chug I've had. I'm still burping. That's it. I know. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Well, it's empty anyways. I think we're all right. Yep. I think we're fine. What was I gonna say? My brain stopped. It wasn't Pabst. That's it. Get off of me. It wasn't Pabst. That's what it was. I have done, I don't know how many runs of Beer Foo. It's still doing it. It wasn't Pabst. Every run I've ever done of Drunken Kung Fu has either been a Pabst Blue Ribbon or a Guinness. More. F that beer right there. Oh, this is not good. I could die here. F that beer. That was the worst. Take that. Just getting wrecked. Turn around, losers. Never mind. Stupid. Oh my gosh. I missed a kick. Whew. Might cancel. There's a new one. Yeah, I did a Guinness 1 year for my qualifier, Jonas. I did a Guinness for the qualifier. Holy cow. I have never been so gassed up by a beer in my entire life. That's crazy. Fantastic IPA, so that's what I drink night time, West Coast style. I like a West Coast IPA. When the IPA started getting to the juicies and the hazies and stuff, I first kind of almost jumped on that wagon. I'm like, these are pretty freaking right on. And then and then I didn't want them anymore. And I decided that I would rather go West Coast. So if I had to choose an IPA at this moment, I would go West Coast IPA. You have to do the frame perfect fart here. Got him. Almost a double kick. And
We do not train to be merciful here. A man face you, he is enemy.
listen.
Enemy deserve no mercy.
There you go. 4 minutes and 50 seconds with a death. I mean, that's reasonable, I think, with a death. Pug party. You know, I'm quite surprised at my lack of ability there. I think it has to do with it's a light beer. I always drink straight Pabst. At least this proved something to me. It proved that the Pabst is definitely the way to go. So I've liked the Flight for golfing because hot, like crisp beer, Yingling. I feel like I enjoy it the same as a Busch Latte, something like that. I mean, that's what it is. Someone lost their tokens. That's what you get. That's what you get for bringing them out. That's what you get for bringing out Ray. I prefer dark beer. Guinness. Newcastle's not a dark beer. Black and tan. Newcastle's a brown. Oh, I guess a darker though, right? Wasn't mine. Well, it didn't go after Pears' keys, and it didn't go after No Life's doves, so. Do I drink tonight and go hungover or start vacation fresh? I've never been so foamed up in a long time. Foamed up. What doves did he get? Oh, no, you still have 2,000 doves. I thought maybe you got rid of them, and maybe that was the reason why you weren't targeted by, you know, him. Man, I just can't believe that. Experiments are good. Experiments are good, and when we do experiments, we learn. And I learned that gangbang flights are not the way to drunk king. I got to clip this so that I can. Come on, guys! Everybody should be able to get on top of me here for sure. If I don't get driven to the bottom of the qualifiers, I would be very surprised. For those that want to know, a good drunken kung fu time is like 4:10, maybe. Anywhere's from 4 to 4:15. You can't get me off, Sassy. You cannot get me off Cloud 9, that is. I do now, but not while he was. You gave them to somebody else? Oh, did you trade them and buy them back? Smart! Smart! Get up and walk around a bit, that'll help. You'll be in the mind space to do whatever is going on when you get there. Drinking. I'm going drinking tonight and golfing. Oh, you're talking about Chad. So I would say, Chad, here's the thing. Hold on, let's break this down. Chad, how many days? That's where I'm leaning. Nice drive, Starbucks, fancy coffee, music, no headaches. Are you by yourself? 5-day trip. All right, we got 5 days. Are you by yourself? You said vacation. Vacations. 3-hour drive isn't even that far to the lake. Okay. I need to learn the game. There is a linked tutorial. It's very easy. No Life. If you just casually play it and don't die, you'll beat my time. Unless you're chugging ying-bing flights. Dingling flights. By myself, kind of. My son will be with my parents. So, I don't even understand the question, Chad. It's a short drive. You're by yourself. You've got a 5-day vacation. It seems you're just adding fun. If you don't, there's less fun days. You see what happens, Chad? Right there. That's adding fun to the 5 days. Or no. What? Yeah, they'll be able to hear you. My wife's here. Did he break his neck?
Smashed himself. hard enough. And his necklace.
So my wife says that my son is badly injured, and she's laughing.
He's not injured.
Okay.
The necklace is injured.
How did he break?
Her room. They were like. He turned out of the and he ran like right into the collarbone and smashed his not because I had this chain. Yeah, but it doesn't. I just anyway.
They're gonna be able to see you. Yeah, that's your mom yakking it.
Yeah, hilarious. Anyway,
So
I feel like if
fix
you
that?
just put punch it,
I can do that. I fix it.
Daddy's gonna stop speaking.
I 100%. You want me to fix it now?
That would.
Question. When are you guys going swimming? Right. Watch out for those.
Hey.
My kids can all read better than I can. Thought I would say. All right, bye, Annie. Why is that up there? Oh, I have split. Would you guys get out of here? We had a follow come in. Passenger? I can't even. Passenger. Impassionator. It's like impassionator. But it's Santer. Impassanter. Thanks for the follow. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I know I'm not. Yeah. That's the thing. You really gift sub to Shelbo the Elbow. You had to have created that account. You created an account just for that? That's hilarious. So, Courtney, are you going to get into the Drunken Kung Fu tournament? I feel like you would be good at it. You know? I feel like you'd be good at it. Yeah. I did it. It was on the list. Bull Pucky. Fly away, Gimpy. Thanks for the follow. Where did that come from? Is that from YouTube? There's a Gimpy that just popped into the YouTube. Let me talk about Kung Fu and how you're supposed to do it. If you want to do Drunken Kung Fu yourself and become a master and win at the Drunken Kung Fu tournament, I'm going to show you how easy it is. Let me show you. So let's take this. We're going to start over. Let's say you're chugging your beer. Oh, let's do this.
Off, left hand.
Say you're chugging your beer. A decent chug time, 20 seconds. Oh, I had 15. So 15 wasn't terrible, but it wasn't a great chug. Let's say your chug is there.
Student, only bad teacher. Teacher said, student do.
You want to jump kick these first couple guys like that? Try not to stop moving. That's the key. Guys come behind you. Go ahead and shake off the first one. Couple guys turn around. You just want to get close to that guy and just punch. Get close, crouch down, punch, punch, punch. You're going to be in Hartford, Connecticut in August. Why aren't you going to be there in September? Well, fly away, Gimpy. Welcome. Oh, you don't have to have a good one. We're going to jump and kick that pot. Oh, you're walk through the dragon. Jump and kick that pot. You can even duck that dragon if you want. Jump and kick the little floaty thing. And then we're off to the races. Yeah, this is in the Black Box series. Turn around. Duck that guy. 2 kicks and he's done. And move on. Because I'll be in Virginia in September. Why don't you just stay in? I'm assuming that. Now, that's a good question. I'll send him a letter. Send him a letter. So right now what we're going to do is, this is the important part. You want to jump and kick this guy and then jump the 2 little guys and jump and kick that guy. If you can get past those 4 guys without stopping, all you have to do is shake off the guys following you. Give them a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. And then we're just going to jump and kick this idiot. Jump, kick, and punch. It's Uncle Ruckus. See, now I want more beer. Golf tonight. This is important. This is important. Walk under this one. Jump and kick that one. Standing kick this one. Jump over his hole. Jump the hole. Say it with me. Jump the hole. Jump the hole. Shake the 3 guys off quickly. Jump kick the boss. Slow punch. Ooh, I punched too slow. Almost messed. I'm going to practice it today with Courtney. She just doesn't know it yet. Courtney, guess what? Hey, Courtney. Hey, Courtney. Courtney, guess what? Courtney. Yeah, let Ugly Owl know if you have any questions. Courtney. Sassy is going to teach you how to drink and play Kung Fu. 5, shake, kick, jump. Right? Oh, what happened there? That was bad. Oh, well. I was going to say, that's frame perfect. I hope I don't die here. That'll suck for the tutorial. This is the way you can be safe if you can hit the timing.
Man who catch fly with
It's still better.
accomplish anything.
He's got the hiccups. Well, that way you don't get hit. See there, and that's already better than my qualifying. And I did terrible. Already better than the qualifying. What is your favorite? Oh, Friday the 13th movie. Jason in Space, right? How far did we get on the Friday the 13th movies when we were doing movie night? Practice one. got to 4. You were close, Gimpy. You were very close. I don't remember. I was slacking napping. Slacking nappers unite. Beepy time. Oh, I'm supposed to jump that dragon. Oh, not good. Can I survive? I can't survive that? Yeah. You know, I may have to go back over the safety strategy for this game. Also, this is weird being on that side of the screen. Roof. You got the TMNT strats too? Sure do. Flyway Gimpy, what questions do you have about TMNT? The original. The Technodrome halls. Best strategy that I've really worked with is rowing your boat. Row your boat. See what I mean? So let's take it from my no damage playthrough. Damn it.
Get ready to experience turbocharged performance.
I don't want to. You can't make me. You can't make me get ready to experience your turbocharged performance. 99 scrolls wasn't enough. Well, scrolls work for sure. Do you have a master class? I don't have a master class on TMNT. It'll be coming. Giggity. Here I am back there when I was younger and more handsome. So where's the Technodrome? So here's finding the Technodrome. You see how you do a downward thrust with Donnie? Oh man, I forgot so much about. You definitely got to use it. You can do the downward thrust with Donnie while you're moving. You have to hold the jump button down. We call it rowing your boat. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. This is this thing. There's something about those guys. The idea, Gimpy. Can we hear this?
I'm too nervous.
The idea is you want to keep moving because they fly and they'll want to move backwards. So being able to row your boat and attack while still moving, you'll see it coming up. I don't remember much of the strategies here because it's been so long since I played. I think I completed this
Let's go.
like 4 years ago.
Damn.
Not that technical.
I mean, good. I'm happy.
I also
I'm
use
happy, but I'm so
use the
freaking
scrolls. Sure. But you can see I have a little bit of scrolls for each of the characters. The old wolves. If you don't scroll those on, I mean, stuff like that's important. If you look here, Gimpy, stuff like this thing here, if you don't scroll the screen enough, it won't shoot. Yeah, those flying guys, you don't even have to keep moving.
We don't want to pick up any sub-weapons.
Yeah.
So after every enemy I kill...
I remember that. Picking up sub-weapons ruins it.
Wait this guy out. Kangaroos.
Kangaroo.
Robotic death kangaroos.
Yeah, in this case, I'm going slow and using the scrolls instead of constant pressure.
He's not there, which means he's right here. Wait for him. Go. Mash. There we go. Fall throw. There's the guy that hit me last time. Normally that's not one of those guys, but
I wonder where the term sub-weapon came from.
I think we're still okay.
I don't know. Substitute weapon. The spot you're talking about, Gimpy's coming up.
This is why we went to rowing school.
Why we went to rowing school. Ready? See how you just go past him. Go past him. Not messing around, just run. That will work. Row. Row. You just hold forward and hit the row. That one you have to wait on. Row. Row. That's the way to do that room. Last one you have to kill with scrolls. And if you haven't taken a hit yet in the whole game, your heart rate will be in the 130s. 140 now. These ones are interesting. So the way that these, can I go back just a bit? Once you make it to this hallway here, the way that these next guys work, as you're moving forward, they will always do the same thing. They can't fly over top of you, so their mechanics are limited. They're going to come at you, fly up and back up and shoot. Sassy, thank you for the gift sub to Gimpy. So watch. See how he comes at you? You hit him, he flies up and he shoots. He goes away, he unloads. Next one, unloads. Next one, unloads. Next one, unloads. There's no reason to get hit. They don't eat it. That's just what they do. Unloads. I think there's one more. Oh, a couple more. She does that, Gimpy. She does that. It's for her own evil games, though. She's just trying to recruit creeps for the creep club. But Gimpy, did you see what I was doing here? you're in ads, you may not have seen it. Once you get into this little section here, the movement of the enemies is limited. And if you hit them, they'll come at you and they want to they want to do their flying shit, but they can't fly by you. They hit the roof, they back up, they shoot over your head, they despawn. It'll spawn another one immediately, but you can still make ground. You just do this. Afflicted, you don't want to be part of the creep club. That's good. You'll never get the stains out of your pants. And that's it. I believe there's only one more guy at the top, right? Take him out like that. He can't hit you if you sit down.
Wednesday nights aren't for the weak. But are you going to throw in the
Wednesday nights are just as good for the weak as they are for the strong. Advertisement.
You've got a block of Land O'Lakes cheese, a skillet, and a plan. Eat it like you own it.
The closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver.
This is the hardest boss in the entire game, everybody. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Come on, Shredder, get down here. Ladies and
You don't know
gentlemen,
Pig Latin? You don't know Pig Latin? Are you serious? Pig Latin's easy.
And my only, because I'll never do it again, damageless run of Ninja Turtles. It's over! We did it! Release the doves! Never again!
That was a good day.
Oh my gosh! Be still my beating heart!
Yeah, Fly Away Gimpy, you'd be surprised. Once you solve the riddle that is an old NES game, oftentimes they're not as difficult as we remembered them to be or the way that we're playing them. Half of the difficulty on the NES was the unknown. You had to learn. And if you weren't willing to learn, games were really brutal. But one of the things that we do here is we go back to the old games. We we look at them under a microscope, and we learn everything that we can about those games, and then we do no damage playthroughs. It was a no damage playthrough of TMNT. I've done over 50 of them now. I don't know if you're familiar with them. Let me know if you are, Gimpy. I don't recognize the name, or at least I maybe I do, and I've just forgotten because I'm a forget. Splinter turned into a human was weird the first time I saw that as a kid.
All right, I'll be honest with you. I was a little nervous at the
I
end.
don't remember that.
Oh my gosh. There is Ninja Turtles without any damage. Thank you for the 500 bits. I need a minute. Just shaking. So, if people don't think...
Yeah, Miss Samus did.
Gaming can be adrenaline rush, you don't know what you're talking about. It is 10:51 in the morning, and I'm going to be drinking beer now.
Now. Yeah, Baker's dozen tomatoes. That's 13. Okay, I think we've covered just about everything. We're going to... Submissions for the Drunken Kung Fu Master Tournament are going to be up now. Maybe I'll kick that off. There is a channel in the Kung Fu Discord for the Drunken Master Tournament. The rules are pinned to that channel. I'm going to submit my 450, which is terrible. And I know now to never drink any beer other than PBR. PBR is my beer. For that tournament anyways. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to stop stream now so that I can get ready to and more beer. But I'll give it a second for. Do I need to qualify? You don't need to unless you just want to show off. I think that it would be silly to not bring the champion back. I would say you don't have to. I qualified last year but I don't think. No, I haven't done Rondo of Blood. I don't do much off of the original NES, Gimpy. I have done the original 3 Castlevanias, but not Rondo. Is Rondo of Blood on the Super? What did Rondo of Blood get? It wasn't the Super. It was the next gen. I don't do free shows. Get Skyrim installed for tomorrow. Already did. No, I have a 3-hit playthrough of Kid Icarus. I was very close. Oh, it was on the Genesis. Really? TurboGrafx CD. Yeah, for the most part, the whole thing is, it's FlawlessNES is the project. So I mainly stick to the original Nintendo. I've done some Super Nintendo games. Have you ever done a 24-hour stream? I don't think so. I've come close, Samus. Samus, I do a fundraiser every year called the Walkathon, where I walk my age in miles on the live stream. And that's about as close as I've come. But those are normally like 14 or 16 hours, something like that. This last year, I walked 42 miles on the live stream. That was dumb. This year's going to be 43 miles. Yeah, I've got a treadmill here. We raise the desk up. I stand right here. We play games. We do things. We have different, people can play this game. You can redeem that. You can buy me a beer. You can do all sorts of fun things. But the goal is that I walk all of the miles in one day, in one street. Jonathan, I'm in Northwest PA, Northwest Pennsylvania. Nice. Afflicted. Maybe drop that in the Buckets versus Spoons channel. That's the other thing we should talk about. Tomorrow begins. Tomorrow will be the first day of Buckets versus Spoons Skyrim. Looks a bit like this. The Great Skyrim Buckets versus Spoons Community Challenge. It's a very simple challenge. You can play any version of Skyrim that you want. You must load a new character. Once you load the new character, you play the game. You're either on the side of stupid, which is the buckets, or the side of spoons. If you choose buckets, your goal is to collect as many buckets as you can. If you choose spoons, your goal is to collect as many spoons as you can. In the game Skyrim, there is an item called spoon, but it's very rare. We're collecting the wooden ladles, the big wooden spoons. It's a medieval times game. Everyone ate with giant ladles. In order to score points for your team, before the end of the month, it's a month-long challenge. In order to score points, you must choose one table and one table alone. It's up to you which table you choose, and you must stack as many of those items as you can on that table. Then we need proof of how many items are on that table. I would suggest recording your screen and then showing an empty inventory, showing the table with nothing on the ground or whatever. Collect all the items, show the number in your inventory. Let's say you were able to stack 75 buckets on top of a table. That is your score that you've scored for your team. Spoons or those are the two. Rick, I would say the soup spoon, there's only one of them. One of them. Here's the thing. Buckets are abundance. The hard part for the buckets is you guys are going to have a hard time figuring out how to stack buckets on a table and get as many as possible. The hard part for spoons is there's not that many. We're going to be able to put a lot of spoons on a table, but we're not going to be able to find as many. Harder to find the spoons, easier to find the buckets, but it's harder to stack them. Buckets are going to have to be very creative. Where's the biggest table? Find the biggest table in the game. Find out the best way to stack buckets on it. That's the bucket's goal. And to be a complete and total waste of life, stupid idiot. Spoons, on the other hand, we're going to have to spend all of our time just finding as many spoons as we can. Table size isn't going to really matter. It's going to be hard enough just to find the spoons. I refuse to compete against friggin' ladles. The game just doesn't have enough spoons. We'll find out, because I may go on a spoon hunt, like straight up spoon. And the loser has to play Ghosts and Goblins. I like that game too. Gimpy, I've got a no-hit playthrough of that game. Altoona. Yeah, I know where Altoona is. Show. When is your next walkathon? Miss Samus, I did one late last year. We moved it to September. Normally I did it around my birthday. But we moved it to September so that we can incentivize subs. Gift subs are cheaper for you guys in September, for September. So right now, the tentative plan would be September sometime, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Flyaway Gimpy, it's not as rage-inducing when you do what I did. I dissected the game and I found out that as long as you play it exactly the same way, you can expect the exact same result. So I choreographed a dance, essentially. Move to here, kill this guy. Move to here, kill this guy. Kill this guy at this time. Jump over this guy when he's here. Walk to here when this guy's here. Do this when you're there. Once you choreograph it, the randomness essentially goes away, making the game with your hams. Native to the town. Altoona pizza. I don't know if I've ever had that. Sounds like a spoon problem. It may be that we just limit it to the golden spoons. I'm almost okay with that. Knowing that buckets are going to have a hard time stacking any more than, maybe that is okay. We'll see. I'm going to collect them both and go from there. It looks awful. I'm hungry. I am hungry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the stream today. I'm excited. We had a really good attempt at Metal Gear Solid today. Getting towards the end of the game, only taking one little gas mask damage right before the electric floor. We're going to have a couple more good attempts of that tomorrow. We're going to clean some games, have some fun, and then I will be starting up my character for the Skyrim Bucket vs. Spoons Challenge. So we'll be back tomorrow, bright and early in the morning. If you are not already lurking in the replay stream, feel free to do that. You lurk in the replay stream, it helps generate stream, and it keeps you from having to pull out. your wallet and support me by giving me money or donating. If you just lurk in the replay stream, we can let the advertisers pay for our live stream. We'll just say, put it on your tab. Put the replay stream on a tab in your browser. But I will say, be sure not to mute the player with the slider or mute Twitch's player. It won't count. You can either right click and mute the tab or take the player to the volume of 1. That'll help. That'll keep it counting at. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day and we'll see you.